Good morning and welcome back to Living on a UK State Pension. My name's Tanya, I'm 68 years old, and for this next year I'm going to be living on my UK State Pension and saving my civil service pension to put back money into my savings that I've used. I'd like to say willy-nilly, but it wasn't. It was for furniture and my renovation, etc. But I was just kept going to the pot and emptying it out. Now it's got to go back. This vlog today is how I buy clothes because I'm not a dedicated follower of fashion, as I've said before. I'll show you some of my best purchases as well as my charity shop things that I've found. Where I go for my hair appointment in Clacton, not too far away, is a hospice shop that used to, up until Christmas, sell everything for £1. Every single thing in there was £1, regardless of what it was. Now they've changed their price structure. If it's one individual thing, I think it's £1.50, but I think you can get 4 things for £5 now. Anyway, it's on the end of the rail, but yeah, there's some nice bits and pieces that I've managed to get from there. Things that I haven't been able to get into in a shop. Now, I was after a plain brown jumper for a long time, and found this in the charity shop, and it's an original Marks and Spencer, so it just shows you how old it is, you know, before they changed to M&S and everything else that they've done in the meantime. And it shows you how good their stuff used to be. I don't think it is anymore, not like it was. And this was £1, and I love it. I have a couple of M&S gilets, you know, the really thin silhouette ones, is that what they're called? And a lovely pair of brown trousers and a scarf and a thin silhouette gilet come spring. And yeah, I do love the rich chocolate brown that the jumper is. So as I say, the jumper was £1. Now, you saw this one a few weeks back, which was £1.50, a Next jumper. I love it. The only thing is, it seems to have got bigger and bigger and bigger. Yeah, I don't know how that is, but anyway, I shall wear it indoors. And a lot of people have complimented me on it. So I think it was probably went to the Next outlet shop, hence why the label's been cut out of it. But it's definitely Next, because all the other labels that are still in it say Next. So £1.50 for that, because that was when the price went up. Now, during the summer when I went there, I got this for £1, and it is the most beautiful cotton. It's a Gap blouse. Small, but oh my, it is such a lovely lightweight cotton, and the great design for summer. I mean, with the blue trousers I've got on today, or, you know, some shorts, long shorts. I don't wear shorts very often. I tend to wear them in the garden, but I'm just saying, you know, when you're looking round a charity shop, have a think at what you're looking at and how you can use it. But yeah, great for £1. Great. Another charity shop. This was the one near my daughter. And it was a Florence and Fred F&F, which is Tesco, obviously. And it still had the tags on it. It still had the new tags on it. And it was £3.25. Lovely cotton, Absolutely lovely cotton. And yeah, it's a size 10, but I would think it would have fitted a 12 as well, you know, with the design of it. And it's beautiful. I love it. I love the design. I love bold prints in the summer. I'm not a winter person. I tend to cover myself up in the winter, and it's jumpers and trousers indoors all the time, because when you go out you put a great big coat on and a scarf and no one can see what you look like. Although I do always have a bit of makeup on and a bit lippy and that, but yeah, I love spring, summer and autumn, when you can start shedding those outer layers and people, you know, can see you, can see the butterfly underneath. Right, what's next? The same hospice shop near my daughter's was denim jacket. This was a little bit more expensive at £5, but again, absolutely in mint condition, you know, not even worn. And the beauty of it is it's a complete stretchable one. Every bit about it stretches, you know, so when you put it on, because often with denim, and you put a denim jacket on, you feel like you've put a straight jacket on, don't you? You can't move in it. But this one is so comfortable. And yeah, that's a Christmas badge on it, or a snowflake badge, where I wore it with a calf length dress and boots for one of my Christmas do's. Good job I did wear a jacket, because the haul that we had our Christmas doing, because it was during the day, it was our aqua size party, it was cold. The hall wasn't very warm at all, so I was glad that I'd left, you know, I'd gone prepared with the jacket on. So that's that. Now, the other thing I look out for when I'm in charity shops is something that I might change in some way. Now, I picked this dress up. It is a size 8, but it's far too short on me at my age. So I picked it up with the thought of turning the top bit into a blouse for Christmas, near Christmas, because it's got a lovely sheer top bit to it, and the bit of glitter, and the arms just come there, you know, so they're flattering. It's a, let me see, what make is it, can't remember. New Look. It's a New Look dress. And yeah, I think I could do that on the sewing machine. I could cut that and re-hem it so that I can wear it with a pair of trousers. A pair of black trousers for a Christmas do, and some nice beads. And then I haven't spent a fortune on something, you know. I think that's possible. I think that's possible. The other thing I look out for is changes in seasons. All shops start putting things into the sale. I suppose that starts after Christmas. They're starting to look at getting rid of some of their things that have got, you know, they may have overstocked on. And so I always have a quick look through the Marks and Spencer's sale, clearance, on regular intervals during the evening, when, you know, you're just surfing the net and looking at bits and pieces. And these two came up, both classic sort of dresses. A navy one that very much needs ironing, that I wear in the spring. That was £10 from Marks and Spencer's, and that was £10, a classic denim dress. Doesn't go out of date. Again, you can wear it with a gilet, you know, in the spring, or just as a dress if it's that bit warmer. Black tights and boots in the winter. This one is more spring, but this one, you know, can do numerous seasons really. But £10, £10 each they were. They were an absolute bargain and so well made, so well made. Oh, I forgot my other charity shop one that was £1. I do like blouses. I do like blouses in the summer, because even with a pair of jeans, a blouse looks a little bit more made up, if you understand what I mean by that, rather than a t-shirt. You're dressing up just that little bit. And yeah, this was £1. I love it. I love the colour of it. Such the deep blue. So that will go with some jeans or I've got some white linen trousers that I can wear it with, which will really make the blue pop, won't it? And some sandals. We have a choice shop, you know, which is the next outlet store again in Clacton, nothing in my own hometown, absolutely nothing like that. So when I'm over, I often go and have a look. And this I bought from Next last year. The reason I bought it, I mean, I did love the design on it, but don't you think it almost looks like a white stuff dress? It's got the pockets, which always appeal to me, pockets. And it was £9.99, £9.99, and it washes up beautifully, washes up lovely. I always say that Next SP, I don't know what SP stands for, by the way, but it certainly doesn't stand for short person like I call it Next SP, short person, me. And I love it. Yeah, I love, as I said before, I love bold prints, especially in the summer. They cheer me up. They cheer me up. This was a George, which is Asda. Online, when they started all their sale bits, I often have a look on there because it can be delivered to store. You haven't got to pay for it to be delivered. Now, it says £12.50 on the label, but I got it for £6 at the time. Haven't worn it yet because it was right at the end of the summer that I purchased it. But I love the sleeves on it, the 2 layers to the sleeves, very flattering. And yeah, black trousers, brown trousers. I've got some beige ankle grazer trousers I could wear it with. It's quite weighty, so you know, it would keep you warmer than some. But yeah, love it. Love it. These ones are again George, and I think they were £8 each. They only had size 8 left in the sale, so I took a punt and I sent for them. And they're what I call my house dressers when it's hot. And again, they've got pockets in them. I use them for when I'm gardening a lot, and they keep me cool. They keep me cool. And for £8 each, yeah, they were a bargain. So, and they wash up lovely and iron beautifully. So well worth the £16 for 2. And my other Asda bargains And I will try to show you the invoice if I've still got it. With these two, they were jumpsuits. Alright, this is the back, it needs doing up. Now, the downside of these is you've got to be a contortionist to do them up. But I do manage to get them done up because you step into them. And I've got some heeled trainers that I wear them with, like the Mot de Pele copy, and yeah, I love it. Yeah, I've had to hem them because I'm such a short house, but it didn't take very long at all. I put a belt on with them. Love them, love them. Again, bold design, some black beads. I've got some chunky black beads that I put on with them. Let me get my sunglasses. Yeah, chunky black beads. Love it. And this is the rusty colour one. Yeah. I did wash them before I took them up, because I have found with, and that isn't just Asda. I've had it with Marks and Spencer's too, where I've altered a pair of trousers, I've washed them and I've had to let the hem down because they've shrunk. So now I tend to put them through a mild wash, and then I can tell whether I've got the hem in the right place. But I love the cap sleeve to them. Yeah, they're a bit of a pain to iron, but they've got pockets in the side. And they're like a crepey material, so they don't crease that much. That's the other reason why I like bold prints in the summer, because if you've got a bold print, it doesn't show the creasing which you sometimes get in clothing, especially when you're a little bit sweaty, and not only that, when the air's humid and you sit down and you've got, you know, this layer of creases where you've sat down, and it makes your whole outfit look dreadful. I accept that with linen. I accept that linen is going to look a little bit scruffy when you've put it on, but I do like other materials to look as nice as possible during the summer. I've got a couple of the classic Marks and Spencer's outlet dresses, as I call them, which is the linen, the little slit in the side, and yeah, they wash up lovely. I had a navy one, but it didn't even last a season before it faded horrible. Really did fade badly. So I've got an orange one and a pale blue one. And these are the tops that I tend to buy from Primark. They're about £6 and they're lovely. I don't even iron them. And as I say, I much prefer one of these than a t-shirt. It's cooler, it looks more dressy, and yeah, I just feel much nicer than putting a t-shirt on. Now, one of these is Asda, this one George, which again I love because of the print. I love it because it's bright. I love the little frill round the bottom. And I want to say this was around £12, something like that. And I've got some white little beads that I wear and white sandals that I wear with them, with the dress. It's got a belt. It's got a belt. I tend to wear it like that with the belt done up and a big bow at the back and just let the dress hang free at the front. And this one is a Tesco's. And again, it's got a little bit of a frill at the bottom there. But I love the sleeves. I love the, you know, what do they call it? Bell sleeves. And it's a lovely material. It's like a crepe material. And yeah, again, white beads, very fine white beads I've got that I put on in the summer. And some white earrings, white sandals, and it looks lovely. I am very much a spring and summer person, very much. So in the winter, yeah, jumpers that I hate wearing, but you need them to keep warm. So come the spring, you'll see me in all the bright clothing, or brighter clothing, hopefully if the temperatures get up. And yeah, so do not dismiss supermarket clothing. And if I'm honest, I don't think all last summer when I wore this, I didn't see anybody else with the same dress on, nor this one, nobody. And this is a design, this cut is one they bring out every year in a different material, but I love it because it's got a sleeve. Because sometimes when you go out summer evening in the UK, it's not that warm, but you want to feel like it's summer, but you don't want to feel the cold at the same time. And the other thing is you don't want to get bitten by gnats, etc. So to have my arms covered up, or even part of my arms covered up, because I think these come down to, you know, my elbow. It's very flattering indeed. This is an old jacket of mine that I keep because it's classic, the stripes, the 3/4 length arms. This is a classic, again, it's petite collection, Debenhams. It's a Debenhams dress. It's lovely and fitted. I do feel $100 in it. It's got very, very, very slightly padded shoulders to it. But you know what? This wouldn't look amiss with a navy t-shirt underneath it to dress it down that little bit, and some nice jeans. Some nice jeans in the spring. Make the most of what you've got. And yeah, I'm not a winter person, I wholeheartedly admit it, but if I'm going out, I always put a face on, as I call it, make myself feel better. And yeah, if there's one thing I've learned, myself feel better. You know, I sincerely believed, you know, having a little bit of a pamper and feeling nice in some clothes. Put your glad rags on, put a little bit of makeup on and go out and, you know, have a cheap cup of coffee, but feel nice about yourself. That's the main thing. You know, feel that you feel good, you look good, and enjoy it. But charity shops, yeah, well worth a look. When I was there the other week, and I wish I'd picked it up, I do this so many times, but there was a little there was a little black linen jacket, little black linen jacket, and that was £1.50. So when I go over Friday, we will go to the hospice shop and have another look to see what they've got. As I say, I also look for things that I can change. They're no good as they are to me, but what can I do to make it into something else? £1 this was when I bought it. I know that everything's £1.50 now, but yeah, well worth it to sit one evening and cut it and make it into a blouse that will do around Christmas. So there we are.